Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be an empties. I am still working through my last Does It Stink basket. The thing is, I pulled a lot for that basket, and then the basket that after I test it, that I'm tossing them in is a little bit smaller, so it's getting a little bit full. But I do want to complete the testing on all of those items I pulled before I shoot that video. So I'm still working on it. I'm almost done. But yeah, this is my empties because my empties basket was getting very full. And so I'm going to share with you guys what I've melted and enjoyed. And yeah, the other thing is I'm going to start this video with, I talked about using like cups or silicone cups, the little souffle cups to melt wax, and how that's been a game changer for me and my ability to instantly switch out my wax without having to wait for things to freeze in the freezer. So I'm going to show you guys what I've been using. All of the warmers I have in my home are, so I have a Sensia cord, and I'm not sure the wattage on that, but I don't think it's very high. But then all of my other warmers are between 20 and 24 watts. And what I have been doing is using, after I tried pie tins, I tried silicone molds, and these are the ones that I've tried that have worked best for me. The first are these souffle cups. I've actually seen like vendor souffles that come in these little cups. I just have two colors here. I actually like this color better, but I like both of these blues, and they kind of go with the decor of my house, because there are sometimes, especially on my 20 watt warmers, that are just hot plate warmers. Sometimes I have found it works a little bit better, especially on the 20 watt ones, to just sit this right on top of the heating mechanism versus sitting it inside of the bowl that sits on the heating mechanism. These are much thinner, so they're thin. So obviously the wax is going to heat up faster and it's going to get hotter. I don't always like how that looks, but until I somehow transition everything over to 24 watts, this is just what's working for me. The other one that I use, I bought these on Amazon, and these are specifically made for melting wax. I can't remember what their proper name is, but the inside of them is has like this film. And I use these the same way. I will either just sit them right on top of my warmer. If I'm using a 24 watt warmer, I can usually just sit these in the bowl. And then, everything melts and everything's great. Now, the reason this has been a game changer for me, if it's not obvious, is because I'm able to change my wax much faster. So before using these types of tools to melt my wax, I was having to pull the hot plates off, put them in the freezer, wait for them to freeze, dump the wax, wait for them to kind of come to room temp, or run some hot water on them and dry them to bring them to room temp. Then I could put the wax in and then, go on. So there would be moments in my home where, nothing's going because my hot plates are in the freezer. With these, what I've been able to do is just pick this up. I literally leave the warmer on. I will pick this up with the hot wax, sit it in the freezer, get another one, put wax in it, and sit it right on top of the hot plate, and we're good to go. So it has been a game changer for me in that I am able to switch out my wax more often, switch it out instantly, and it's just been working really well for me. I don't like doing my my scoopables in these because I don't know, I just haven't enjoyed trying to, with the little grooves in here and stuff, it's hard to use a cotton ball to get the scoopable wax out. I do, I think it was suggested to me on one of my videos. I haven't replied to any comments, but I remember reading a comment, maybe from Patricia Gates. I believe she's the one who left that comment saying that, you know, maybe mixing a little bit of like a more harder wax in with the scoopable wax would allow it to freeze and pop out more easily. I had already been kind of doing that, but if you want to actually like smell the wax as it is without blending it with something, I mean, you have to put it in kind of on its own. And so what I've been doing is when I do melt scoopable wax, I go ahead and put the actual hot plates back on the warmers that, you know, came with the warmers, and then soak it up with cotton balls when I'm ready to switch it out. Scoopable wax, again, I've already said it many times, but I'll say it again. It is just too, I just have to put in too much effort with that wax. It sounds so ridiculous because, I mean, is it like a super significant amount of effort? Not necessarily, but it's too much effort for me when I can just pop some wax in there and be done with it. I don't want to have to deal with cotton balls. I don't want to have to deal with wax that, you know, won't harden in the freezer. You know, it's just what I'm used to, and so I just don't enjoy them. So it's very highly likely once I'm done with my scoopables, unless there's just a scent I must have and it's not available in any other form, that I'm not going to buy it anymore. And I'm really trying to get through those and move those out. All right. So, yeah, both of these items I purchased on Amazon. I purchased them in large amounts so that I, you know, can just switch them out and constantly have a flow of what I need. And yeah, it's been working out really great for me. Now we will get into my actual empties. I didn't organize anything, so we're just going to jump right into it. I do have a candle today, and I'm melting the same candle right here, right now. This is Cinnamon Spice Vanilla from Bath & Body Works. There it is there. It does look like there's a little bit more wax in there. I think you can see it right there. And I probably could sit this on a warmer if I wanted to, but I really don't. The scent notes on this are fresh ground cinnamon, sugar crystals, Tahitian vanilla bean. I love this. This smelled so good. It performed really well for me. There is a touch of soot in there, and there were some instances where I probably left it going longer than I should have in this hurricane, but I really enjoyed this scent, and I would repurchase this. I also really love the jars. So from from Better Homes and Gardens, I have banana bread pudding. This is the one that I just was falling in love with when I was on this banana kick. This went through so well. To me, it kind of smells like banana bread with a touch of like zucchini. Like, it's not too sweet, but it also smells very authentic and edible, and I really enjoyed this scent. I think this is one that they brought back for a limited time. Like, every once in a while, Walmart will bring back like favorite scents, and you can buy them in large quantities. And so that's when I purchased this, but if it ever came back, I would definitely pick that up again. I really enjoyed that one. And I got through 2 of those. So from Rose Girls, I have Summer Boardwalk type cotton candy frosting and whipped cream. This was okay. I've had Summer Boardwalk from Bath & Body Works, and I don't know, blended with the cotton candy and the whipped cream, it was just kind of a fun scent, but not something I necessarily need to get again. And it had about a medium throw in my son's room, which is where I melted that. From Lasting Scent Candles, I got through one of these bars in Spooktacular. This is like a maple sugar cookie blend. I think there's something else in this. This smells amazing. Again, for me, Lasting Scent Candles throws really well, but it is for a short amount of time. I don't tend to get like a full 8 hours out of Lasting Scent Candles. I get maybe 4 hours, but when it's going, it is super strong. And when it's done, it's truly done. So I still enjoy this brand very much. I have not seen really any postings in the group. Of course, you guys know I'm not currently buying wax, but when I am able to, I do hope that I'm able to purchase again from Lasting Scent. I just really love her wax. From Rose Girls, I have Pink Sugar, Macintosh Madness, and Vanilla Lace. This one's pretty good. I don't dislike it. However, it's very strong on the Mac Apple. You really hardly get any pink sugar or vanilla lace. I can get a tinge of pink sugar if I really, really sniff it, but I hardly get any vanilla lace. And while it is a pretty scent, like when you read this, it sounds like it would be beautiful, and it is a nice scent. It's just really strong on the Mac Apple, so it's not really one I need to get again. Oh, let's see here. From L3 Waxy Wonders, I have West Coastin'. This, I think this was a bag that I had to cut up or rebag. This is Garnier Fructis Boardwalk Mallow Clouds and Berrylicious. This scent is so beautiful. I've had this before, and I've actually had the Garnier Fructis just blended with the Berrylicious and enjoyed it. This blend is good. I honestly think that I like the Garnier Fructis with the Berrylicious better than with the addition of the Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. I just think I'm really over that scent, but I did enjoy this. It threw really well. It's a really good bedroom scent, and I would repurchase that. I got through a Scoopable. This is one my sister gave me in Boom Boom Cream. Really nice scent. Smells exactly like the Sol de Janeiro perfume. You can see that I did definitely clean that thing out. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's a really great dupe, and it threw very well. I got through one of these really large Better Homes and Gardens clamshells. How many are in here? Looks like 12. This is in White Tahitian Woods. The scent notes there: bergamot waters, white pineapple, sea salt, coconut, birch leaves, lavender, sandalwood, teak, and cedarwood scent notes. So here's the thing. I really like this when it first starts melting, but when you kind of let it go for a little bit, it almost gets this like kind of stale waxy note. I feel like if you're into wax, you'll know what I'm talking about, but it's almost like it starts to smell like that waxy smell with the generic, tropical vibe. When I first melted, it smells really beautiful. To me, it smells like tropical flowers, but then once it's on the warmer for a little bit, because this one, I could smell it literally all day long and into the evening, but I wanted to pull it because it just started to smell kind of generic and waxy. So I probably wouldn't pick that up again, but I did like it. All right, and just a couple more here. So the first one here is Sleepy. This is from the Bathing Garden, and this is like I think it's like pink sugar peppermint blend, I believe. I love Sleepy. It smells really good. It threw really well. The mint in this is really soft. Like, it reminds me of like an after dinner buttermint, but I really enjoyed that. I think I have another like extra large clam of that. So yeah, excited to melt that. And then finally, I have Ringmaster's Paramore. This is also from the Bathing Garden. Really huge clam of this. I love these huge clams. They're so nice. This is one I love. I think this is like a fruity effervescent blend. And I can't remember what's in it. I just know it's an absolute favorite of mine. Like, I enjoy this one so much. I will say, I do think I kind of am burning myself out on it. I find that with the Bathing Garden in particular. There are scents from her that I just adore, but I do have to take breaks because I will overwhelm myself with scents that I love from the Bathing Garden and then almost make myself sick of it. So like, I adore this scent. It smells so good, but I do think that I probably won't repurchase it. Well, I'm not repurchasing anything right now, so maybe I'll be ready for it again by the time she offers it next year. But yeah, that's a really good one, and it's a really strong thrower. As you can see, it's 2 years old, but yeah, this threw amazingly well, and I enjoyed it. And that is it, guys. I thought my basket was full, but I actually had I have some scoopables in the bottom of this basket, and I kind of sat my empties on top. So yeah, not quite as many as I thought was there, but again, glad to get this out and recycled and put in the trash and all that good stuff. Yeah, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.